Oh baby, look at the size of that sponsor.
Just relax.
That coffee didn't help us down.
Everything's totally serene.
Oh, don't do that to me, mate.
You're floating through a cloud.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
The sun is warm on your The end is nigh.
Jeez, mate.
A prophecy has been foretold.
Oh, fuck.
The rapture is coming. And we have the specific date. Soon the believers will rise and the impure will be left below. So repent, sinner.
Fuck
Repent.
that, non-believers.
Get your affairs in order. Take your preparation H. That's preparation
And
for
cut your
heaven.
toenails.
Because the world will officially end on May 21st, 2011. Wait, what?
May 21, there's going to be a terrific earthquake, boy.
CEO of Family Radio. That guy looks like he's kind of over it, man.
Way greater than anything that the earth has ever experienced, and that'll be the beginning of Judgment Day.
He's old. Solid Cracker Barrel Radio.
In late 2010, a campaign was launched to save some souls. They suited up, took to the streets. But it was more than just placards and flyers. Soon they were joined by a caravan of 5 RVs roaming the country, spreading the good word about the rapture. Thousands of people took it serious.
Makes you always think, how does this bullshit start? There has to be a guy putting this out. Bill Gates did Corona. Someone is starting this. And then people sit at home and they're like, oh well, that makes about a sense, man. Yeah. Who's always the one that starts this, bro? The one that starts the stuff... Listen to this. The one that starts all the stuff is always someone looking for money, man. Always looking for money.
Many began selling their possessions. They were maxing out credit cards, taking on debt. Even the news picked up on it.
The end is near.
Advertising was put on bus stops, in subways. A big expensive billboard was put up.
Fucking race of monkeys, mate. Jesus.
Then another. Then 5,000 more. In fact, this quickly became the most expensive single-event advertising campaign ever, totaling over $100 million just to tell people about a rapture on May 21st, 2011. How the heck did this happen? Herald Camping.
Again, it's one fucking weird dude and a bunch of idiots listen to him because they feel abandoned by society, man. They look for a cause that they can put their lives behind.
So who is this hardcore gangster rapturist, Herald Camping? He was one of the biggest figures in Christian media. He had a show, Open Forum, hosted by his company, Family Radio. In 2010, it was a media empire, worth over $70 million. His message went out on over 200 radio stations across the United States, and many more around the world. His listenership? Millions. And when he says the world will end, a decent-sized contingent believed it. Now hold on, I can see the comment section filling up with edgy atheists and skeptics already. Listen, at first I also didn't believe Mr. Camping. I get it. There have been many people to predict the rapture before and get it wrong. But wait, give him a chance.
I looked at all the scientific data I could find, like carbon-14 dating or potassium-argon dating.
This time, it's different. Camping is coming at you with irrefutable evidence of the rapture because he's using math.
Oh, fuck.
This is not just a bit, this is actually how he calculated the rapture. So, Jesus died on April 1st, 33 AD. Now take the year 2011. That's a difference of 1,978. We times that by 365.2422, and that gives you the number of days it's been since that, including leap years. That equals 722,449. Now keep that number in mind. Keep it in your head. Atonement. Now that's 5. Completeness. That's 10. And heaven is 17. Now we times them all together, and look at this. 850. Then we square that, and that's 722,500. A difference of 51. 51 days plus April 1st, 2011 equals May 21st, 2011.
That's not real, man. Come
You
on.
did it, Mr. Camping. You've cracked the code. And needless to say, his skeptics were left destroyed by facts and logic. Even the ones who pointed out that he predicted the rapture once before in 1994 in the Louis Theroux documentary.
1994 will be the last day of the final tribulation period.
But shut up.
Fucking mental, man. But this guy, ladies and gentlemen, built a $17 million company while you and me are sitting here watching fucking streams, man. So he's
got
doing
more to
something
say
right,
than
man.
just
What
the
the hell?
date. My boy is about to tell you how the whole thing is gonna go down. So God's gonna snatch up all the good boys, about 200 million of us. Everyone else, pets, even the cute
Only 200 million people? Damn, makes about sense.
ones.
I gotta poop so
dudes,
bad, but he's
you're
just in the
getting left
bathroom.
behind. Then at 6 p.m. exactly on Christmas Island, earthquakes are gonna start doodling all over the place, rolling their way across the earth, taking out almost everyone at exactly 6 p.m. according to their time zone. Those earthquakes will then trigger gigantic tsunamis, 10
Tommy,
kilometers
nine.
tall,
No.
and go
No.
as far inland as
No.
Colorado. Every soul left behind will be forever
Oh, I need to
damned, eventually to go straight down to heck.
I'm actually shitting my pants here. Ooh. Oh, I need to talk to Lisa.
A few moments later.
I know I always say no more 24-hour streams, but fuck it, it's not worth it anymore. I always do these 24-hour streams for subs. Oh man, I need to get 4K subs back, man. My business is dying. Let's do a 24-hour stream. Fuck that. How about I get 4K subs with good content? Fucking showing people, hey, if you sub to this channel, you subscribe to good content, man. Fuck 24-hour streams, man. I'm shitting my fucking brains out right now. I feel bad. Lisa didn't sleep well. Fuck this shit. I know you guys think I'm lying, man. There, you will not see one for a while. It's not worth it, man. The stream was so good, and now I just sit here doing shitty reactions like I'm XQC, man. Fuck this. Fuck this. And you guys are watching this. That's the worst part, man.
Now, let's not go
What are you
lumping
doing,
everyone
boys?
in. Most Christian groups did not believe in Harold Camping's teachings. In fact, most Christian groups don't believe in predicting the rapture at all, and even consider it a sin. Matthew 24:36 specifically says that no man can know the day or the hour, so to try and guess at it would be to go against Scripture. Accordingly, Protestant and Catholic groups denounced Mr. Camping's claims.
May 21st, he's a follower of Harold Camping. The scriptures do not teach that. No man knows the day.
I always wonder, what kind of fucking spineless cunt you have to be to follow a dude like this? Like, can't you make up your own mind? What kind of sheep are you, bro? You see it with corona deniers, like in Germany, we have the leader of the corona deniers, and people just blind follow them. It's like some random asshole can come up with the most fucked up shit. In 2 days, the dolphins are gonna rise up and ally with the parrots and will take over the body of Hillary Clinton. And people will believe it. There's gonna be people out there that will believe it, man. Fucking hell. That's the problem with the human race. We stopped natural selection, man. Back in the day in nature, the strongest and clever people, they survived, man. And now we live in a world where every man, every dude that fucking walks through the supermarket, shall I get these apples or these apples? Nobody, fuck, man. It's not good.
In fact, even Camping's own producer at Family Radio said it was a bad idea. But that didn't stop Mr. Camping. He saw the big churches as corrupt anyway, so he ignored them and continued charging forward with his prediction.
There's just no reason in the world, no possibility that it will not happen.
And so did his followers.
97% of the people, God will destroy.
And again, in the end, the final emotion I always have for these people in the beginning, they're idiots, they're dumb. The final emotion I always have about people like this is I feel bad for them. They are prisoners by their own mind, man. They're completely stuck in this bubble in their head, man. And it's kind of sad to think about it. Sometimes I think people like this are more happy than you and me, because, you know, in their little bubble that their spiritual horizon allows them to see, they're happy, man. They think they know shit.
Do you think this thing is getting blown up too much in the media and elsewhere?
Before we go on,
Not all
two
Christians
important
didn't say
details.
that, man.
Number one, Family Radio receives most of its funding through donations, bequeathments, ads, merchandise, and sponsors, but mostly just donations.
Aha.
2.
You're a clever fucker, man. He's a clever man. I told you, man, the beginner of this shit is always someone looking for
Radio
money,
was
man.
established in 1959, Camping as the owner and CEO, but there are 2 other chairmen on board to keep him in check. Or at least there were. Unfortunately, in recent years, those other chairmen were getting quite old and sick and having a tougher and tougher time telling Camping no to poor decision making. So by 2010, Camping effectively had free reign over the company. Free reign over its messaging, free reign over its audience, and free reign over the spend.
In the end, a lot of stories we watch on this channel, like the Costa Concordia one, all these disasters, all this fraud, all the events we just saw, it's mostly one single person just being human, making huge mistakes, being driven by certain emotions like greed, for example, or big ego. It's always one guy fucking being the butterfly effect of all this. Which is why I always advocate, you can't let people run shit alone, man. You need councils, you need boards, man. That's what I believe in.
Well, like the world was going through.
Can't trust a fucking human, dude.
The media soon picked up on the ubiquitous advertising, and the word spread further. This, in turn, encouraged more advertising, and in turn more media interest, so things were snowballing. By early May, everyone was talking about the rapture. The search term End of the World May 21st was number 2 on Google search, followed by Harold Camping, May 21st Doomsday, and May 21 Rapture also in the top 10. The traffic online was so substantial it even caused Family Radio's servers to crash. Soon, it became a bit of a meme, and the internet did what it does best. On May 19th, Operation Rapture was conceived. Okay lads, we wake up early on May 21st and throw clothes into the street. It's going to look like a bunch of people were teleported to the afterlife, and hopefully, some of them are going to freak out. Well, they had a pretty good turnout, but it doesn't seem like anyone fell for it. Disappointingly, it seems like no one showed up for the pre-rapture orgy organized on Facebook either. Although maybe that's because the location was a bit vague. But best of all was an event organized by the Phenomenauts. They got people together in the middle of town and filled a bunch of sex dolls with helium and attached them to balloons to transcend into the heavens. It was a beautiful moment, and it made a lot of people reflect.
a better person!
Yoink.
Yoink.
People also tried to make some cash off the situation. They offered to buy Camping's followers' stuff on Craigslist for pennies on the dollar.
Offering to buy on Craigslist raptured people's possessions.
There was also a famous eBay auction, $100,000 post-rapture insurance for only $19.99. But one startup did do quite well.
Dog sit for those called up to heaven.
Based around taking other people's pets in the event of a rapture. And I believe they still operate today. So up next, we'll show you what happened on May 21st and what happened to all those people who truly believe it. But first,
My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick.
ad time. Who's there?
Hello, it's me.
Oh my god, it's Jesus. What are you doing here?
Well, I just wanted to tell you that me and God have seen your Google search history and were very disappointed.
Oh no.
That's right, and now you're not getting into heaven, or the more exclusive version, Super Heaven, which features a delicious seafood buffet.
Oh no.
Yup.
Oh, how I wish I had taken the time to hide my internet viewing habit.
Back in the day, people would donate that knock to streamers, man. I think it happened to me once, yeah.
Well, you didn't, and now you're doomed forever.
Has this ever happened to you? Go to nordvpn.com/internethistorian to keep your website traffic anonymous.
How much money does it get for this?
All looks wholesome to me.
Oh, that's a lot. That's
Plus, it
5
also gives
digits.
you region unlock.
5 digit sponsorship, easy,
hey,
man.
Look. It's the UK's exclusive channels.
And he gets
and
sales.
you didn't
He
even
gets
pay a
part of all
telly
the sales.
license.
He makes a lot of money with that.
Oi, stop that.
Why not like
That'll
10
be
more hours?
£52
Come on, man. Yeah, that
9
joke was so funny,
threepence.
man.
Too late, copper. I've Brexited to Australia now, a place where no law can touch me. How much would you pay for this service? $1 billion? Literally gazillions? Not today. Get 75% off
I'm excited for
3-year plan.
EU4 Monday, man.
NordVPN.com/internet
We have a lot of
story.
projects
And use
right
code
now.
Internet
South
story
Park,
to get a free
CK3,
extra month,
EU4.
which includes
A lot of
unlimited
shit going
data,
on. Red Dead
ultra
Redemption,
fast
man.
speeds,
I'm gonna refund Sea of
region
Thieves, so I want
unlocking
my
in
money
all
back.
these places.
I'm gonna play that
also,
game.
a map of the world, which is useful for things such as geography.
Wow, that's so good I might even get code internet historian NordVPN myself.
Yes, Jesus, I think that would be a good idea.
Ha 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 ha.
Ad over. Before we go on with Mr. Camping, I want to point out two other predictions. In 1806, Mary Bateman also predicted doomsday. Through a chicken.
How are people
It was
getting
dubbed
attention,
the
man?
prophet hen of Leeds, because it started laying eggs with the message, Christ is coming, marked onto them. Amazing. And it all
Fucking
appeared
retards,
legit.
man.
Locals saw the hen lay eggs with the message already written onto them. Can't fake that. Oh my god, people said, and many more flocked to the area to pray. Well, on inspection of the eggs, it was soon figured out what was going on. Mary Bateman had used a corrosive substance to etch into the eggs. And then, a couple of minutes before everyone would gather around to watch the chicken lay, Mary would... Oh dear. Come on, man. It's not funny. She was an interesting character, though. Claimed to be a witch. Poisoned a couple that same year with a deadly pudding. She was later tried and hanged in 1809. Strips of skin from her corpse were tanned and sold as magic charms to ward off evil spirits. What the fuck am I reading?
What?
Also, shout out to 2012. Remember that one?
As December 21st, 2012 marks the end of the world.
Well, we came because it's the end of the world tomorrow, and we thought we'd better pop in here because apparently this place will be saved.
With accents like those, you would hope they'd be the first to go come the apocalypse.
Okay. Okay, let's get on with it. Let's take a closer look at some of the people who followed camping. Take Robert Fitzpatrick, 60, former government employee.
I had plans after I retired, but...
All the Germans, by the way, I think it was Jan Böhmermann, Germans, that the newly voted leader of the CDU in Germany, Armin Laschet, his number one advisor is a hardcore Christian on this level. Google about that guy. Watch that Jan Böhmermann thing. The possible next chance of Germany, his right-hand man, is one of these hardcore Christians, man.
Put them all aside. I feel as if I've been drafted.
He took almost all of his life savings, $140,000, to have 3,000 posters put up in New York City subways and bus stops.
I'm not going to tell you I'm down to my last penny.
What a wasted life, man. Dude, I don't know if it cares. Fuck it. I've been awake 24 hours. What a waste of your fucking life, man. Dude, one day you die and you step in front of God and he's like, what did you do with your life? And you fucking spread this bullshit, man.
It's a good chunk of
fucking shame, bro.
I'd saved up, sure.
Does it matter if you're down to your last penny if the doomsday is coming?
No, it doesn't.
And he's not the only one. According to the LA Times, the Bauer family hopped in their minivan and drove across the country to see all of the big landmarks before it was too late, racking up thousands of dollars in credit card debt in the process.
I mean, you deserve that, man. What the fuck is... Digga. Man, you need... What is the English word? These people need the legal... when someone makes decisions for you.
They really believed they were going to die.
When you're like old and kind of old, someone makes decisions for you. The guardian.
The father quit his job.
Bro.
So did his
Can't
mom.
leave them on their own.
His younger brother quit high school. And his wife Marcia thought she was never going to meet her unborn child. Some of these people's lives got pretty fucked up. The day is here. It's rapture time. Here we go. Oh, Lord, I'm ready. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a rapture. Watch me, guys. Mr. Camping spent the day at home in quiet solace and contemplation, waiting
They were
for
9
6
years too
p.m.
early.
But that's not what Mr. Fitzpatrick did. A confident Fitzpatrick marched into the middle of Times Square amongst a crowd of mocking bystanders, ready to prove everyone wrong.
6 o'clock.
In 3 minutes.
But once again, but the final emotion is always, I feel bad for the guy. I know I just talk shit about him, what a waste of life, but in the end, you feel bad about them. Who knows what happened in their childhood? Who knows what happened in their lives? Not getting not love, not achieving their goals, whatever, and then your brain comes up with this reaction, I guess, man. In the end,
If it does not happen, what will that mean?
I wouldn't entertain that question.
You're confident.
That's what I read in the Bible.
Where does it say in the Bible?
3.
Poor man. I mean, it's just poor man.
1. Uh-oh. Nothing happened.
Oh, let's read in the Bible.
And then 6:01, 6:02, and by 6:03, Fitzpatrick's
Well, maybe he just likes his attention, right? Maybe he just likes getting the attention here.
convictions turned to confusion. And it's pretty hard not to feel sorry for him.
Yeah, you gotta feel sorry.
I didn't water my plants. I didn't do the dishes before I left. I didn't expect to be going back home. But it looks like I will be going back home.
But look, just so we're clear, we're all still alive, and the rapture didn't happen. Camping was not in the same celebratory mood.
I'm ready to shoot myself or go on a booze trip.
The next day was a Sunday. People were crushed, confused, looking for answers. They showed up at Camping's church expecting to see him, but someone else was holding the congregation. Instead, Camping spent the day holed up in his house.
Give me a day. No interviews at all today.
But I'm wondering how you feel today about your prediction.
Well, I'm bewildered. I'm very bewildered, and that's all I can say right now.
On Monday, he appeared on his program. But this time, no open forum. But what he did have was a whole bunch of rationalizations. In fact, your boy was doubling down with another prediction. October 21st, 2011.
And this is it.
I mean, obviously there's some mental stuff going on, man. You need to call a doctor here, man.
21, 2011.
But this is our society,
Hey,
man. We don't call a
Tommy,
doctor, we
how
call the
goes
fucking
the
media, the
24-hour
camera.
stream so far?
Come on,
also,
man.
did you ever get a chance to check out the WW2 in real-time channel that I mentioned earlier? Might be against TOS though, cause of the footage
Didn't check
from
it
the
out
wall.
yet. Maybe soon. But again, the pictures are not good. Thank you for $25, man. Thank you. Look at my face, how I'm doing. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I will check it out one day, man. I swear.
Now I know what you're gonna say, and okay, maybe he got it slightly wrong, but this time he has irrefutable proof of the rapture. Using math. Again. So Camping took May 21st. Then he looked in the book of John, which states they caught 153 fish.
This can't be
so
fucking...
at
That is
153
mental, man. There's
days
something bad going
to
on
May
here.
21st, making the new rapture October 21st. How can you
and they
argue
believe
it's
in it, man.
flawless? Yes, Mr. Camping. Add the fish number. You've got it this time. On Tuesday, he opened the phone.
And here's the one thing I always think when I look at the world in my 29 years of life. Imagine for a second that Jesus truly existed, truly was the Son of God, and God truly exists. And they are truly these all-kind, all-knowing people that just want to spread love. These entities. They must fucking facepalm all day long. I never knew much about Jesus. 2 years ago on Easter, Lisa told me about Jesus and his story, and I was watching movies, blah, blah, blah. And the first thing I said is, if Jesus was real, and this is what he spread, don't follow money, blah, 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 he must be sitting in heaven and just be like, Jesus, you guys are all so fucking stupid, man. He must, every 2 seconds, a fucking guy is dying, standing in front of Jesus, and he's like, mate, what the fuck were you doing? You didn't get anything right. Fuck you, bro. They must be fucking what? Our own people, our representatives, fucking pedophiles, scammers, everything, man. What is happening? Jesus must be fucking just laughing all the time how fucked up everything is.
Show. And it was the first time that his show was ever exciting to watch.
I don't know where that exit came from. I'm kind of
on May
fucked.
21st. Don't cut me off yet. And why do you believe so much on it's going to happen another 5 months? You're really pathetic. You know, I wasted all my money, and I sent it to you, and now I don't have nothing. I was putting my hopes in you.
Yeah. What you gonna say?
You understand? I wish I could see you face to face. I'd smack you right in the...
What say you now? Calling names doesn't help anything.
After that, viewership steadily declined.
Scum of the earth, man.
After his prediction for October 21st, the media asked him,
Am I on cocaine?
No, they asked him,
Will you dissolve the company in October?
his response?
I am not the CEO. I'm a servant of God working here.
And isn't that so sad that there's true Christians out there, man, that really want to be a good Christian with the whole culture and everything, kindness and all that stuff. But you have these people for all these years, 2,000 years, who grabbed this thing, religion, Islam, Christianity, they grab it and use it for their own gain, man. And they represent their religions, man. Isn't that fucking sad?
And God is the CEO. We look to him all the time.
He has 1,000 ways of getting me out of here. We have to leave that question with the Lord, not with you or with me. That's not our business. That's God's business.
And how prescient. Because 2 weeks later, he had a stroke. I do hope he gets the message. But he didn't. A month later, he was back to doing his show. And he pressed on with his new prediction. By October 16th, though, he came to his senses. He admitted that no man could know exactly when the rapture would happen, and made no statement when October 21st came.
20 seconds.
And went.
Yeah, fuck this video. 30 seconds, boys.